Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks, and somebody's trying to space out these dots a little more evenly, and I did it my way, and then I realized I didn't have enough dots. Uh, she's really pretty close. I mean, with the exception of this one, I think it's dead on. So, what you could do is just take that object and align it with these two. No, that didn't work. Um, Tell you what we could do. Tell you what the easiest thing to do is just take these two, go to effects, blend, and just blend it one time. That'll put it right in the middle. I mean, if you look at that, I can't really see how it'd be any better. My way, I was trying to, and I might run through it real quick. I think that's pretty good. You know, with the exception of maybe these three, or these four could move over a little bit. I'm going to set your nudge factor on 0.01. Change your duplicate distance to 0, 0. That's a pet peeve of mine, but you make life a little easier. You know, maybe just, I mean, that's pretty, that's pretty close. I mean, what I tried to do, and it worked, but I don't know if it was worth the hassle. This is still a font, so I'm going to go and convert it to a curve because I want to get rid of those blocks, and I'm going to set my nudge factor on like, let's see how big this is. Less than 3 inches, so we'll set on 3 inches. It will nudge this out of the way, 3 inches. If you ever see something like that move, please move it back. Now, let's just get rid of these dots for a second. See, there was multiple dots on top of each other. If we let's put these back. And if we do some measurement, this is how I thought about doing it. Get out the parallel dimension tool and go from that node to that node, and we got 0.18. So that's 0.59 is half. Draw a 2-point line from that node to that node and set your nudge factor on 0.59 and move it over. Control or hit the plus key on the keyboard and move that to that line and move it over 0.59. Now this is a different distance. This is 0.85. And if you can't do math in your head very quick, you can go 0.85 divided by 2 will give you your nudge of 4.25. Take a 2-point line, go from that one to that one and nudge it down. What I'm trying to do is just get the center of this item. I hope you understand that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool and fill that in. I'm going to take both of them, and I'm going to left click, right click, and I'm going to get rid of that interior part. I can probably take the virtual segment delete key and just delete it. We'll go ahead and leave these two stacked up on top of each other. And let's take the virtual segment delete key. No, we actually want that. We want the dots to go in there. So what I'm suggesting on doing is we need to curve. Let me move this out of the way. We need to curve those. We need to curve this. So I'm going to go to Windows and Dockers and corners, and I don't want to do all of them, so I'm going to back up here. And select it with your shape tool. and just grab those two nodes and then curve it. See, it's the two nodes you're gonna pick. I'm just giving a little bit of a curvature. Now let's take this and nudge it back over and actually take and delete that line. Now here's kind of the key. I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, I'm going to fill that in, I'm going to nudge it over a couple of times, and I'm going to left click, right click, and I'm actually going to, I'm running out of room here, I'm actually going to take the Smart Fill or this shape tool, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to break this apart. And what I'm going to just delete that. I'm going to make a duplicate and nudge it over. And then on this one, I'm going to cut out that bar. And on this one, I'm going to cut out this bar. So you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to take this and set it right here on this corner. And right here on this corner. Now, if we look at hers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to make 7 copies with the blend tool. Grab it, hold down the shift, grab it, make 7. Blend. See, it blended them. Now we need to take this one, and how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You already have 2, so we only need 9. And then go here and blend a new path. Blend a full path. Now, if you notice, we have an extra copy, so we're going to go, because it's right on the end, and actually we probably need, since I'm deleting one, yeah, those are going to be a little bit closer. Let's blend it 11 times. New path. Blend along full path. Now break the blend apart. Get rid of this blend, or get rid of that circle. And really, we can get rid of the line now. Whoop. We need to break this blend apart. This is a long way around, but it could work in some circumstances. Now, I'm just deleting the line. Now let's nudge this over. I might be too far. And now let's see what it looks like. I'll tell you what, let's take away, take our line. And then take these two, hold down the shift and select them both. And nudge them. And that's why I nudge and don't move stuff. That's not half bad. It's the kind of evenly, and I could have done measurements, to get them 100% perfectly in space. And, this is the type of deal that you could go up and ungroup them, and you could physically move this one, just kind of around. And, I don't know if I'm helping this person or not. Because let's compare it to her original. But I think she did a good job. We'll even make it the same color. We'll take the Smart Fill tool, grab your eyedropper, and then sample that color and put it there. They're almost identical, hers and mine. It's a weird, because of this sharp point of the B, if it was more curved, you could probably do a better job. But other than that, I don't know if I know any more or any help. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.